Hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because this is some Infinite Warfare gameplay, and it's also the last Infinite Warfare gameplay I have saved up, so after this there probably won't be any more Infinite Warfare gameplay. Just Overwatch for quite a while. But I want to talk about IW and Call of Duty in general. Now, with Call of Duty, I've been a huge COD fan, playing every single COD title since World at War, and I don't really want to give up on Call of Duty because COD's just very special to me. I've been playing that game for years, almost every day, for years. And with IW that came out, the beta was just terrible. I had so much hate for this game, I criticized this game like no tomorrow. However, there are people who have the full game, and I don't have it, but there are people who have the full game, and they're saying things that changed, things that the Infinity Ward have patched up, and things that's just different from the beta. And one of the things that I'm hearing is that the levels in the full game are much larger than the levels that were in the beta. And I feel like that's a really big mistake in Infinity Ward's part, just putting the small maps in the beta. Yeah, Call of Duty community nowadays, they do enjoy smaller maps, but we still want at least somewhat of larger maps to play in. Just filling the beta with small maps will give the game a bad impression. Another thing that people are saying is they fixed the health. Now, in the beta, you didn't have time to do anything. You were just dying every 10 seconds, as I did right there, because the time to kill was just way too fast. And people are saying now in the full game they patch it up, they increase the health, and you can actually have time to react, you can actually participate in some gunfights. So, it actually came to me, if the maps aren't as small as they seem to be in the beta, and the time to kill isn't as bad as it was in the beta, then maybe the full game isn't that bad. Now, I'm pretty sure the full game is bad to some people, as I said in multiple videos. Some people love it, some people hate it. But it's from Infinity Ward. Now, I believe I said this in some of my other videos, but Infinity Ward is my favorite COD development team. I played World at War. I loved it. I love World at War. That was kind of like the only Treyarch title that I did like. Don't get me wrong, I like Treyarch titles, but I tend to favor Infinity Ward. Every Infinity Ward title I've played from Modern Warfare 2 to Ghost, I loved! And every title from Treyarch, the only one I actually really liked was World at War. Black Ops 1 was good. Black Ops 2 I didn't like too much, and Black Ops 3, not... But then Infinite Warfare, it's kind of like the only Infinity Ward title I'm not really too fond of, but if they're saying they're changing all this stuff like the time to kill, the maps, and so on, it might be kinda good, assuming the full game is what I'm anticipating it to be. So, what I'm probably going to do is maybe buy Infinite Warfare, and if I do, it's probably going to be the Legacy Edition, so I can give you guys some Modern Warfare Remastered gameplay up there as well. So I know I'm going to like Modern Warfare Remastered, so, because it plays like MW2, and I'm just a huge Modern Warfare fan. So, if I do happen to get Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition, you will be expecting to see Infinite Warfare gameplay and Modern Warfare Remastered gameplay up on the channel. So there's one more thing with Call of Duty games, and that's just the release time. There are way too many COD games, and because of this, people tend to get sick of it. Now, this is probably why Infinite Warfare received so many hate, mostly because they released 3 jetpack CODs in a row, and people weren't really fond of the jetpacks after Part 1. Come Black Ops 2, people said, yeah, okay, Call of Duty, you can fix the jetpacks, make it playable, but we still want boots on the ground. And then come Infinite Warfare, they just give us some more jetpacks, which is why so many of us are so fed up with the idea. But just Call of Duty every single year tends to be too much. The COD games come out in November, and you start to grind from November all the way until the next month's October, and then come September, October, you have everything you want unlocked, and you just don't have enough time to enjoy it, because the following month or a few weeks later, the next Call of Duty comes out, and you gotta start all over. And I think Ubisoft did the same thing with Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed was coming out every single year. People are saying it's way too much, so what Ubisoft did is they didn't release an Assassin's Creed game for I think like a year, and I believe this is the second year they're not going to release an Assassin's Creed game, which is really good. It gives the fans and the audience time to enjoy their game, play it for a little bit, and then when they get tired of it, the new Assassin's Creed game comes out. I feel like COD should follow in their footsteps. But anyway, what I'm probably going to do, and I fail right there, right? Do I? Yes, I fail! But anyway, what I'm going to do with Call of Duty is I'm probably just going to buy Infinity Ward titles, because as I said, Infinity Ward is my favorite development team, so if I do get Infinite Warfare, I won't get next year's, because it's probably going to be Sledgehammer, I wasn't really too fond of Advanced Warfare. Not just the way it played. I know a lot of people didn't like Advanced Warfare, but just the feel of the game. It wasn't up my alley. And then same thing with Treyarch. Treyarch games are okay, but I prefer Infinity Ward. So if I do get Infinite Warfare, it's going to be the COD I stick to until the next Infinite Warfare game. Now I know some of you are thinking, why are you telling us this? Well, it's because it's the COD that's going to be posted up on the YouTube channel. It's I'm not really going to be posting that much Black Ops 3, mostly because I'm probably going to trade it in for Infinite Warfare, and on top of that, the audience tends to be more interested in the more present Call of Duties. However, my channel will only feature Infinity Ward Call of Duties. So no more Treyarch and no more Sledgehammer, unless they make World at War 2. That's the only what's Treyarch? So many development teams. That's the only Treyarch title I'm willing to buy. World at War 2, because I love World at War. If they make a part 2, well, that'll be something epic. And that's basically about it. There's a lot going around with Infinite Warfare. I'm seeing on YouTube from like Timar, Allier, Chaos, like Silencer, and so on. There's a lot going on in this game. I'll fill you guys up on some updates as I used to with Black Ops 3, assuming if I get the game. And that's it. So if you liked the video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You might see some Infinite Warfare gameplay along with some remastered gameplay on the channel in the near future. You can follow me up on Twitter at Davontos, man. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day.